What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video we're going to be talking about NIO. Just an absolute day we've had today. I mean, it's been a bad day. Now before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you, like, comment, subscribe. If you're a new viewer, thank you for being here, and let's get right into this technical analysis. Now if you obviously have NIO in your account, then you know what happened today. It was down $2.25. We're falling even more in after hours. It's been a bad day. Now, I would like to mention this isn't an excuse though, but the NASDAQ, it's falling as well. I mean, we've just had an incredible, horrible day on the market. I mean, we hit lows of, this is a wick right here, guys. Right here at this bottom zone. I charted this zone out last night and we found buyers right there. So it's looking bad, guys, especially on the overall market. And it seems like everything is just following the NASDAQ and SPY. Nothing, no sector is safe except the financial sector and some like energy sectors such as oil. So those seem to be the only ones safe right now, and airline and all those other consumer stocks that really was impacted by COVID. So it seems like to me, money right now is being rotated out of these, Chinese EV stocks, out of tech, into these other financial stocks, into airlines, hotel stocks, cruise line, whatever it may be, right? So what we're working with though on NIO, especially, is still in a downtrend. I mean, we've been covering this whole move down, and there literally are no signs of buyers. Now, I would like to mention though that we did hold this base right here, right at 37.71. So we were down a lot more today. We recovered some of it. I mean, it wasn't a whole lot, but we recovered some. Now, if you watch my video on Sunday, I charted out the expected move. So if you don't know what the expected move is, go watch that video real quick. I explain what it is. But either way, the expected move was right here at $39. And guess what? We bounced above it. So typically with the expected move, when we hit it, the first standard deviation here, either we get really crazy and we go to the second one, or we bounce at the first one. And that's exactly what happened. We returned back up between the first standard deviation move. Now, that is a positive thing for right now because we're staying in this first move, the expected move that we want to see. Now, for NIO though, we need buyers to show up. That's with a lot of things. We really need buyers to show up. I know it's obvious, guys. I know, y'all see that we're in a downtrend, but buyers need to show up here. There's very little that we can just do right now. We're just watching it downtrend, and there's no buy side activity with anything really. I mean, the NASDAQ, the overall market, it showed up with some buyers today, but the volume was just so huge with the sellers, and unfortunately NIO succumbed to that. So tomorrow's Friday. The end of the week is here, guys. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't want to get your hopes up. I do not want to just try to sell you that NIO is going to return back to normal. It's going to start reversing. I don't want to sell that to you guys. I want to be honest with you. I want to be real. I'm going to just read what the charts are, and the charts are telling me that if we do not hold this 39 level again, we have room to go down to at least 35.64. I know that's a huge drop. I mean, we got halfway there earlier in part of the day. That's because the overall market was tanking with it. Now, the reason I say that 35 is a good support, look right here. We gapped up, touched it twice, and then just uplifted from it. Now, the reason why I do not want it breaking $39 again though is look how many times we held over here. We held over here 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're holding over here again. So this was a previous strong support. This is a good buying opportunity, especially on NIO. If you have some extra capital, I know you might be tight for capital just because of this huge downtrend, but if you're in the position where you can, either add on or just start your new position on NIO, this is a good area. This is a good area. Now, if it falls underneath it and closes underneath it, then the area is invalidated, obviously. But if we're able to hold the $39 level, which I do think is a huge potential, tomorrow's Friday, so the volume is typically lower. Hopefully we don't have the usual shenanigans on Fridays where we gap up the beginning of the day and just sell off for the rest of the day. It's just a slow bleed off. Hopefully we don't have that. Hopefully tomorrow on Friday, the market just has an amazing day the whole day. Those are the best type of Fridays. We rarely get them, but in this scenario, we really need it, guys. We really need it. Not just, NIO, just everything right now is suffering. So ideally, our action plan going with the NIO, if we do not sell off tomorrow, it's holding this 39 level, and the expected move is right at that 39 level. So I'm thinking typically stocks, they stay in between that first move. They close in between that first move. That's where market makers like to pin things at. So hopefully we stay above that. If we do, great. That means we held the 39 level. But buyers really need to show up here, guys, because this move right here, this does not look convincing at all. Yes, we have this wick right here, and it bought some up at the end of the day. That's not enough buyers at all. That's literally not enough. We need a huge green candle come in, and it doesn't have to be Friday. Friday can be mediocre. It could be maybe $1 up day. It doesn't have to be anything huge. But I would still be cautious, though. I would still be very cautious, even if we do see that green candle tomorrow. The confidence in NIO right now, and that's with a lot of things. I'm not just picking on NIO. Trust me, guys. I'm all for NIO, but the confidence with NIO right now, it's not there. In order for us to gain that confidence back, we literally have to be touching in the 50s again. We have to be touching in the 50s again. If not, we're still in that downtrend and we're just making lower highs. So even if we push up to here, guys, even if we get enough buyers and we push up to here 48.31 next week, guess what? We're still making lower highs and we can still fall down. And that's what I'm saying. We need to push up, get above this last high, and then close above it. So that's where I'd feel confident with NIO going forward, and it's starting to reverse this trend. But I've given this advice out a lot to a lot of people. Don't fight what's happening right now. Don't try to catch falling knives. Just let us do its thing, and then hopefully we'll start reverse. We'll start the base out. So we'll start the base out right here, and then we can see that uptrend in. But until then, knives are just falling from the sky, and there's not much you can do, guys. I wish I had better news. I wish I had some positivity here, but from just the trend right now, we're in a downtrend, and there's nothing else we can do. Just wait it out, and we're going to see where the buyers want to show up. We'll know when the buyers want to show up, guys. That's the good thing about it. We'll know when the buyers want to show up. We'll get a huge green candle coming in. So just be patient, guys. Don't let this worry you too much. I know some of you may be down 50-60%, but if you believe in NIO and your plan was originally to hold it for the next 5 years, don't stress about this, guys. Don't stress about it. And I appreciate all of the support. Appreciate all of the new viewers. If you are a new viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, if you like the video, consider hitting that subscribe button. We'd love to have you here. Other than that, I'll probably keep you updated with NIO tomorrow, as I always do, and I'll see you guys in the next video.